How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Patapon 2, and in today's episode, is the recording lagging, or is the video lagging? Or my eyes are fucking lagging, and I'm seeing things that aren't happening. See, what's a bummer with these pre-recorded Let's Plays where I record footage first and then commentary later? It has its upsides, like I don't have to focus on the game. Like Patapon would be fucking impossible to do commentary and play the game at the same time. That's why I had to do it like that. Because I would have to 100% fucking focus on the game while I was playing it. And I couldn't possibly be talking about bullshit while also fucking playing the game. It was absolutely impossible, in my opinion. And I don't know if anybody can do that. I actually seen videos of people who, when the remastered of the first game came out, and some people played it. I remember this one guy played it, and that's what he did. Like, when he entered the fight, he would just not fucking talk. And I remember, I was telling you the story of how the Let's Player that influenced me to do Let's Plays, one of his most popular Let's Play was a Patapon one, or the one I remember the most. Have I said that before? I think I did. Talked about that in a previous episode. Yeah, anyway, and I remember watching someone else who clearly was just as influenced as me because he was playing Patapon 1 as well as just like he was. I mean, I guess it's not like I'm playing the game just like he was, I guess, but you know, it like came out at around the same time and everything. Oh, so we entered the boss fight level with the Donga, but now it's foggy. Because when you go to the world map, sometimes the weather conditions are different. So now it's foggy. And as you can see, the Donga turned into Majidonga. I believe that's its name. Majidonga. And it's basically just tougher. So who knows, maybe we'll get something good out of this fight. I still have that not very good energy drink. I mean, at least it's not bad, like some energy drinks I had that were downright disgusting. For such a cheap price, this one's alright. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and he played the game and he also had to like pause every time he had to... It's like if I did the commentary and every time I wanted to say something, I would have to take pauses like that. Can you fucking imagine if I did that shit? That'd be so fucking annoying. Not to mention, I would probably get distracted by something I was talking about and then fuck up my rhythm and therefore fuck up the entire fight. Because this game's fucking difficult. Especially towards the end, the last episode, I'm fighting the final boss for like over an hour. It's over an hour of me just fighting this one boss fight because he... Mostly because he has a fuck ton of health, right? And my fucking army got like shredded and destroyed, and so I had like 2 Patapon left. But I was like, I'm not giving up. They're gonna pull it off. I don't care that I only have like 1 or 2 Patapons left. They're gonna have to pull through and pull this shit off. Do you notice how on the upper part of the screen where you can see the health of your Patapon units, I think they all share 1 health bar, so it's like... But I'm never sure, like, so let's say I have 5 Patapon in... 5 Tatapon, so you look at the Tatapon, now I have 6 of them. So you look at the Tatapon health bar and you see that it's like 1/3 almost depleted. But none of my Patapon have died yet. So I ain't sure what that's supposed to... Like, when do they begin dying? Like, when the health bar gets low, and like that means everybody's now low on health and they're about to start dying? I don't know, I guess it also depends, because it depends which Tatapon took the most damage, but you kinda, with this game, have a hard time telling who took the most damage. Also, a little tip when you're fighting bosses, sometimes bosses back away from you. But if the camera follows the boss while it's backing away, then that means he's about to come back. If he's backing away and the camera doesn't follow him, now that's when you have to start following after it. Not when the camera follows the monster, because if it does, then he's about to come back, so you might as well charge up an attack or something. Oh, I guess it was worth it going here. We got an egg. What do eggs do? I forgot. See, for example, right now, I gotta follow him, because the camera left the monster. But that sometimes I don't think even works. Sometimes he actually comes back even though the camera didn't follow him. I think sometimes it happens. Maybe it's with a different boss, maybe it's just only one kind of boss fight. I was talking about Star Wars Visions last episode and how awesome episode 1 is. Now episode 2, it's not as awesome, but that doesn't mean it's not good. I still really fucking liked it. It's called Tatooine Rasputin, something like that. It's about, I presume it takes place before episode 4, because we follow a youngling, I believe, who runs away, and as we later found out in the episode, he runs into a hut. You know, like Jabba the Hutt, except this guy's name is G the Hutt. And unlike, I don't know what's his relation with Jabba the Hutt, they're clearly related, because that's the whole thing of the episode, like Jabba the Hutt wants G the Hutt executed, but the rest of his band doesn't want that to happen, and Boba Fett is like going after G the Hutt, so he's kind of the main villain of this episode. And it's funny because this episode has kind of like a cutesy art style, but then you have like Boba Fett, who's trying to be scary and intimidating, but his head is like bigger than usual, and it kind of looks kind of cute. Should probably bring up the band consists of that little kid. I forgot his name, but he's presumably a youngling. Oh, my hero Patapon died. He respawns. He's the only one that respawns, because he has to. He's a hero Patapon, after all. Also, you do get to change his masks, but getting masks is a little bit more complicated than just finding them from bosses. You don't fight them in the normal game. You have to go into the online mode, and that's the only place where you can find different masks. And I'll be honest with you, I never really found anything that would be better than the default one. Unless upgraded versions of the default one, but the other masks I found were kinda shittier. Like, this mask's like boosts his stats overall, but then every other mask I found would like boost one specific part of his fucking skills, which I didn't like that much. Anyway, the fuck I was talking about? I forgot. Or did I? No, I did. I forgot. The fuck I was talking about. Shit, I don't know. Oh yeah, Star Wars Visions. Yeah, so he runs into G the Hutt, and there's also a robot. I forgot its name, but it's kind of like C-3PO. It looks kind of like C-3PO. It's like golden and shit. And that's probably the character that got the least attention. Like, I don't think he even had, like, that robot had, like, one line of dialogue. Maybe just one. Maybe it just didn't talk. Maybe that's the thing. They had a little droid buddy. Like, every Star Wars team has to have a little droid that helps them out. Man, maybe I'll fail this fight, because I'm not doing too hot. Well, whatever, my Patapons are fine. They should fuck them up. Patapons, even though they have the swords and stuff, you expect them to deal the most damage, but half the time I find that they don't even fucking manage to attack the enemy. Also, another bit of tip, don't come too close to the enemy, because even if the dinosaur is far away from you, if you use the attack command, Patapons will come closer to him. But if the enemy starts to do an attack, you can just simply use the defense song, and then the Patapons will go back to where they originally stand. So that's a useful little tip. Don't come too close to the enemy, because then you might fuck yourself over. Even if you defend, the enemy just might do so much damage. You'll get fucked. Yeah, and another member was a new alien that we never seen. He was like a 3 aliens, but only 1 pair of legs. And I'll be honest, he was really interesting. I hope they bring him back some form. like, I don't know, like a background character or something like that. He was really funny. He was the drummer, obviously. It's like a alien species made to be a drummer. Can play all the drums at the same time. Yeah, and they have like a run-in with Boba Fett where G the Hutt turns out his guitar is also a flamethrower, which was pretty cool. They somehow managed to get away, even I imagine G the Hutt must be very fucking slow. But they get away somehow. And then Boba Fett tracks them down anyway. The little youngling kid tries to attack him with a lightsaber, but his lightsaber's broken. G the Hutt gets captured, but then his friends negotiate. Oh yeah, the little robot name was V5. See the big fucking Patapon? We will knock one like that at some point, don't worry about it. Yeah, and having a hero Patapon like this is actually pretty cool. Because he's special if you pull off a perfect rhythm. Oh shit, what's this? It's the minigames from the first game. Yeah, and they negotiated that before his execution, they wanna play a concert one last time. So they go there with G the Hutt, and they start playing J-Rock, and it's so fucking good that Jabba the Hutt doesn't want him executed anymore, I guess. And I guess they just get to fucking... and everybody loves it, you know? It's kinda cool seeing this perspective of the Star Wars universe. The art world of Star Wars with a band. Like a pretty much indie rock band. I don't know if there's any particular reason I came here during the rain, but there's like some strange flower over there. Perhaps that's what I came for? You can also see a shark fin. A land shark. Holy shit. It's fucked up. Oh no, it is a land shark. That sucks. Oh, he killed someone already. Jesus. It's tough. Yeah, and it's just really funny. I never expected to hear a fucking J-Rock concert in a Star Wars thing. Let alone it be good and not shitty. But yeah, they fucking play a concert. Jabba the Hutt loves it. I think he lets them live. But it's an interesting perspective from, like, the music world of Star Wars, because I was thinking while I was watching this, the only other band we had in Star Wars were the guys in Episode 4 and the Cantina who were playing jazz, which in Star Wars universe is called Jizz. I think that's where I came for, the totem. Also, look at that strange yellow, whatever this is called. What's this monster called? Oh shit, it's a crab. Crab is actually not that easy. I mean, sometimes I defeat him like immediately as he shows up. Sometimes I like get fucking ass kicked by him. So crab is a mixed bag. I think it depends on his AI and whether he actually manages to hit my army, and if he actually does attacks, or if he just starts to try to be intimidating. Yeah, and... but see, I don't think this is canonical, because if a youngling was known to be part of a band, then don't you think that he would eventually be unwillingly even thrusted into the war on Empire or something like that? Also, interesting thing about Ronin is I think it's supposed to... it's kind of has a weird continuity, because the bandits that invaded the village, they were like repurposed stormtrooper armor, so that implies it takes place, well, maybe not after, but like during the original trilogy. But wasn't it the thing that original trilogy there was only Darth Vader as like the last Sith Lord? I don't think he even was a legit Sith Lord. Well, there was also Darth Plagueis, but I don't know, I guess it could be that on some other edge of the galaxy there was still a different fucking... I mean, they're not supposed to be canonical, but whatever. Just like the Tatooine Raspberry, I don't think it's canonical, because where the fuck would they hide with their band? Where the main singer is a Jedi. Or, well, he's not a Jedi, he was a youngling. He never really shown any signs of him being force sensitive. I don't think, at least. The only thing that made him look like a Jedi is he had a lightsaber, but he didn't even use it because it was broken. Oh, look, we got a rain summon. What did we got it from? We got it from the totem? Maybe I should have been fucking looking at the screen? I think we just got a rain summon from the totem, and as you expect, I don't even think I have... Oh yeah, the rain summon is important. We have to fucking have it, because if we don't have it, we will not cross the desert. That's right. So you have to get the rain summon. My favorite is the earthquake summon, or the lightning summon, the storm summon, I mean. I think earthquake is cool, but I ain't sure if it doesn't fuck up your army as well, so like your army doesn't do anything because the whole fucking world is shaking. Kachik, that's what these guys are called. Who the crab was trying to pretend to be. And there's a couple of other summons. I think there's a wind summon, which is also pretty useful in certain levels. But I like the thunderstorm one because it's just useful overall. And I think it's like it also has a wind summon. So it's like a wind summon combined with also fucking raining. And the thunderstorm too, that deals damage. But I ain't sure if it's not like a double-edged sword where it can deal damage to you as well. Could be, I ain't sure about that. Upgrading my fucking bow people. My Yumi pawns, that's what they're called. So anyway, see you fellas in the next episode, bye.